time when, you know, you were almost looking at not wanting to get back to the range, not wanting to look at your pistol after what happened at the Tokyo Olympics. From there to now be the brightest spot in the Indian Olympic contingent, winning not one but 2 medals. Do you feel like you're living a dream? What's been going through your heart, your head and your mind over the last few hours and days?
So Tokyo journey was not easy for me. It was rather the one of the most difficult ones that I've had in my life. But Tokyo taught me so many lessons that I carry forth from there till Paris, and which helped me overcome all the problems and all the situations that occur in Tokyo. So I would say that Tokyo made me stronger, and Paris was where I was able to deliver what I learned from Tokyo. And I am really happy and really grateful that I could give India 2 medals in Paris 2024. And I'm hoping that I'll keep continue this and work even harder in the future and try to deliver better.
How do you keep your cool and your control? Because I was sweating. I'm not even shooting. We're just watching you on television and just panicking. And in the midst of all of that, with your name being chanted, you're supposed to keep that pistol still. How do you do this?
I think shooting is a beautiful sport, isn't it? Because despite of so much of distraction, so many things going on in the backstages or in the arenas, fields, you have to keep yourself calm and composed and really focus so that you can perform better. And now I have learned to be happy and enjoy that phase, because it's been a long time in my career that I've been through this pressury situations. Now I enjoy this, and I was indeed feeling very nervous. But again, I had trained for it for past so many years, and now it was time that I keep calm and try my best to do as good as possible.
Now, when you look back at these 3 events, you know, there were occasions in the 10-meter pistol, also in the 25-meter pistol, where you were coming second. You know, it seemed like you had a real chance potentially of silver, potentially of doing much better in the end. In the third 25-meter pistol, you didn't win a medal, you just missed out. What's the difference? I mean, just as as a wannabe sports person or somebody who just plays recreationally versus a real sports person, what's the difference between, say, silver, gold and bronze from your lens, mentally and physically, since from the outside it seems the gap is just like 1 point or 1 shot?
So I would say that Olympics is a kind of stage where the finest of the fine athletes come. And like Olympics is a kind of stage where everyone has been like either the world champion or is world number 1 or is like world number 3, 2, 4, something like that. And competing with them and trying to win medal for the country is one of the most difficult things, if not the difficult thing. So it's always a pleasure to represent my country at such a honorable and prestigious stage. But I would say that the minimal margins are because everyone is the finest of the fine. So, maybe we'll take another 2-3 years, but we will also try and fill that gap and try to perform even better in the coming Olympic Games and the other competitions.
PT Usha, when you look at some of the performance of India's athletes, whether it's in boxing or whether it's in table tennis, archery, there were quite a few, oh my God, we came so close and just missed out by the barest of bare margins. So many of our athletes coming in at number 4. How do you see that? How has this changed from your time? I mean, at your time, you had only 1 athlete who was of that caliber to be able to be in the finals of the track and field and actually come close to a medal. Now we've got many, but many seem to have missed out. Net, are you a tad disappointed with some of the sports, like especially say an archery or some of the other contenders in shooting who probably didn't deliver the way you would have expected? How are you looking at the overall performance outside of just Manu?
So this is the Olympics one, you know, in the day is important. So they missed it very narrowly. Fourth is very important. So when they lose with the narrow, and it will get they should be mentally strong for the next Olympics. They can even, that is important part, fourth place, that they can be a medalist the next time when it comes to next Olympics. So we should also give all the facilities for the players who comes in the finals, and fourth position and all, very important for us. So this time we have missed it like 4-5-4. I think it's like that. So they should be strong. With every time you cannot win, and then losing the competition is they should make the mind strong and become. Then again next year they will be a winner also. So that's why.
Jaspal Rana, from your lens, what are the lessons as a sporting nation, as a people, what do you think we should learn? And also for these athletes, earlier a lot of our athletes just went to participate. Only a few sports like shooting had real medal prospects. Now in many more sports, our athletes seem to go in with the belief that they can win, and yet somehow just at that last moment when it comes to landing the killer punch, whether it's that last bow that goes out, last arrow that goes out of your bow, or that last shot, or even Lakshya Sen 2017 versus the Olympics champion, that last killer punch, how do we get that which would add substantially to our kitty of medals at the Olympics?
To be really honest, before I give you an answer, I have a question for everybody who's listening me here through your channel. How many last Olympic athletes are competing in this competition, in this Olympics? Where are they? They must have come 9th, 8th, 4th. Are we protecting them? Are we supporting them in any way? Manu Bhaker could not have won this medal because of system. If PV Sindhu madam was not there, she should have been out. It was her effort that we have 2 medals. And it's not that I'm not saying that we are not talented. We are talented. This time also there are kids on 4th, 9th, 7th places. Is there any guarantee or is there any program where we keep these kids for another 4 years? Because next Olympic, they will have this fall, this disaster what happened in their life, which will teach them a lot of things, which taught Manu a lot of things, the Tokyo Olympic. Are we keeping them protected? No.
No, but can I counter to say, not to get into an argument with you, but can I counter to say that there's much more facility, financing, corporate backing, government support, athletes, physios, the whole ecosystem seems to be far more proactive than it was, say, during PT Usha's time or even your time. There's much more support to these athletes, which wasn't the case earlier.
Very true. But if you think if that money matters, then why not Kuwait, Qatar, and all these UAE countries are #1 in the world? Sure. The money does not do anything. We have to get better. See, you have a best of facilities. You giving everything is fine. I'm talking about protecting. Where is Saurav Chaudhary? Where is Jitu Rai? Simple question. Why are not they're part of this Olympic journey? Why not Avinav Bindra becomes HPD or for shooting? Why not some athletic person become the expert for the athletic? Let the federation be there. Let the government do the job. But there has to be some program where we protect them for long term. We're talking about 36 Olympics. Have you ever thought that if we conduct an Olympic in 2036, are we going to win medal there? We have to work on medals, sir, first.
No, when you say protect them, Jaspal bhai, what do you mean? Beyond the ecosystem that's being created, specifically, what are your suggestions to be able to produce more Manu Bhaker so we don't have people dropping out after gaining this experience? What specific protection are you talking about?
She wants to give that answer.
Answer that?
Yes, ma'am, please.
So, personally, I have had the experience of coming through the junior program, and I would say that junior programs did a fantastic job. If not for all the sports, then definitely for shooting it did. Because in long-term survival, if you see, experience does matter, and I'm not saying that the selection policy or anything is wrong or anything, but I'm just saying the selections can be conducted anyhow you want, but just to protect the people who did great in the previous competitions, in the previous Olympic Games, just so in future we train them for even better opportunities, and then they can also deliver. Because see, if I see the shooters from China, if I see the shooters from any other country, they have a long-term program, they protect their athletes, they keep training them, they have separate training bases for all the athletes that did well in one point of time, at one point of time, but are not performing right now. But they keep training them, they keep helping them throughout their journey, and they keep supporting them. One girl who was on podium this time, she was the junior shooter with me in 2017, and it's been so long. I have not seen any Indian athlete from 2017 till now that has been in the team. So only the point is that to protect the people who have delivered for India in the biggest stages, so that they can be groomed for even better opportunities, and with the experience they can also deliver better performances.